Done on devices, and we are back. Excellent. Alright, let me just change one thing on my audio and we'll get started. So, hopefully, we'll be able to. Oh god, I want to do this right. I want to do the main art barn. As you know, we'll do services. We'll go from the other way this time, so we're going to go in the clear summer. And we'll go where should we go from? Should we go from the rail yard? We'll go in the morning. We'll start about 8 o'clock in the morning, I think. I don't know if we can jump in a service from here. If not, we'll walk up to Gamuden and we'll jump a service from there. What I will do is I'll turn down the audio in-game so you guys can hear me clearly. So obviously I want you guys to be able to hear what I'm saying. And hopefully you guys will enjoy my driving. Hopefully we'll get a freight. If not, we'll walk up to Gamuden and get a service from there. So let's have a look. Is there any trains coming up to the rail yard? Not at the moment. So what we will do, I think we will have to walk up to Gamenden. Yeah, definitely have to take a long walk up to Gamenden. Should be a train coming down there. Nothing here at the moment, so let's take a slow walk up towards Gamenden, I believe it is. As you can see, we're just at the bottom here. No trains within the local vicinity or coming up, so we'll take a walk up to the station. It's probably safer than waiting by the tracks. Doesn't even look like there's anything in the station either, but we have started it early morning. Let's go all the way up to the top. Nothing due as of yet, so we'll go out for a little walk and then hopefully get started. What I'm going to quickly do is just check the audio compared to the game. I'm not too sure what you guys can hear, so let me just put up my... It does sound alright. What about you guys? Let me just check my actual stream itself, and then hopefully we'll be able to get started. Just keeping an eye out for any trains coming up behind us as well. Doesn't look like there is. So let's just check the sound quality over the stream and then we'll get started. It's very quiet. Let's just check the sound quality over the stream and then we'll get started. Sometimes the sound quality can be rather loud and I don't really want that. I want you guys to be able to hear what I'm saying and not have to be deafened by the audio of the game as well. So we'll walk up to the station. It's going to be a bit of a trek. It's like the rail yard. Obviously keeping them out just in case a freight service does roll past. You can see the digger there. Walk around the bush. Nothing really going on here. It's a bit quiet, but we are doing the early morning, so it's only 8 AM in game time. There's a passenger train just coming into view, which makes me think a freight train should be on its way up very shortly. Because normally when you see a passenger service, normally when you're sat on one of them, a AI service comes flying past. There's a green... Oh, there you go. There's one coming down, which means one should be on its way back up. Hopefully. So it should stop. The train should stop around these signals. Maybe these ones actually further down. I think it is the ones near the end where we just walked up from. However, on the way up, they seem to stop in a different location, so we'll have to wait and see. Unfortunately, we can't take the ones that stop at these signals up here. We need the ones that come further up, and then we can take over that. So what I am going to do is I'm going to get over to the platforms over here. I know I should be looking, but we'll take the chance. And we know it's clear by looking at the map, but that doesn't confirm anything. So we'll just have another look down the map, see if we can find an AI service. It doesn't look like there is any yet. Obviously we've got the passenger service, so we could take over that for a little while. This freight service is coming in pretty quick, and it's going to go pretty much beside us here. Maybe two tracks away. There you go, you can just see it coming into view now. Gradually. Which means I'm going to have another look down here. Nothing coming up just yet. I would love to be able to take one of these services down the track. I really would. You get told to a light and that annoys me. Right, let's jump out of the way. Let's just watch this freight train actually come past us first. We'll come over this side a little bit more. What's he carrying? Sure. Second signal? Yep. Quite a long freight service as well. And we're really stopping at the second signal, so we'll start to have a break shortly. Are you on that way? No, we'll start on the break. And there we go, he's coming for a nice gentle stop. Have a look down the line, see if there's anything coming up. Not yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nice position out the way. I'm going to quickly get this train set up again, so I'm not sure what time this train departs. Let's have a look. 8:14. Maybe there's a potential. Maybe, because I would love to do freight. I haven't done freight on this DLC yet. But what I will do is I'll get this set up. So this needs to be set to signal lights. So these go to tail lights. We'll then set this to signal lights and normal. Master lights and instrument lights are now off. Yep. Cab lights can go off, well the death light is off anyway. Neutral will turn the master switch off. We're still keeping them out, that's great, just in case. I know they like to just appear. That signal should be clearing in a moment. Unless there's something coming up. Doesn't look like there is yet. No, nothing coming up, so that signal should clear in a moment. And that train will now go down the line. And off the map basically. And hopefully another freight will spawn in. So what we'll do is we'll leave this train here for now. Oh actually, no, we'll leave this display as it is. There we go. Get the lights. Did I not do it properly? Hang on. Once I switch forward, let's do this again. Signal light, tail light, there you go. Right, signal light, normal. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just when we get the train set up from the other end. See if we don't know what's that train in front of us. See what it does. Signal's still red. Taking away out of the area shortly. Still nothing coming up, so maybe we will take this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just shut this down. Did I set the, actually, no, I made a mistake. Let's make sure I switch off. Right, we need to jump off the edge of the platform there. Train looks quite quiet at the moment. Obviously, as we go down the line, it should increase. The train is now leaving the area. We just see departing now. Nice and slow, just leaving the area, and that will now head into the rail yard, which you can't get into. It'll basically tell you once you get down there that that's the end of the designated area, but now that train has a clear signal all the way out of here, so that will now go into the rail yard, and we won't see that again until later on. Let's run back up to the front of this service now. It is due to depart in about 4 minutes, so do want to get the train set up, so we may as well do a passenger service unless obviously a freight does fly in. It doesn't look like it at the moment, although there is green signals, but they're going the other way, so let's go into this. We'll leave that door open. We'll open this door. Alright, let's turn the train off first. Let's get this set up properly. So battery main switch is on. This now goes to headlights. See if the fuse is off. We can shut this door, we don't need it open yet. And unless we see a train, a freight train coming in. Don't need to touch any of these are fine. That's set up fine. Right, let's turn it off and restart this. So right, let's open this first. MCB is open. Pantograph is now raised. We can now shut the MCB. Train power will start. I do believe it's on already. Let's just make sure. I just want to make sure this is all set up as well. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Battery switch is on. And it is all about just making sure everything is set up. So we'll set the driver's seat for now. We'll now go to coach lights on. Brake release is fine, don't need to touch that. Headlights, we'll go with reduced. Headlights and instrument lights are on. Cabin timetable lights, don't need them on, quite a bright day. And we'll now activate the brake release switch and set the reverser to forward. Just redo all of this. Oh, it sounds like a turn coming in here. No, maybe not. It sounds like it, doesn't it? No, there is. One's right, there's another. Yeah, I think there's just coming there. No, I had something coming in. And that is ready to get started. So let's quickly go through this again. So let's lower the pantograph. MCB can be open. Raise the pantograph up. MCB is now closed. Train line power will start. Don't need to touch any of this. We haven't got any of this activated as such. Doors, we are on the right side, so we can open them. We'll shut the ones that we've opened for now. Even them out just in case. We'll have a quick look down the map to make sure we're not going to miss a freight train. But obviously we prefer to drive. Alright, so now we can open these doors. You can hear the brakes just kicking in there, securing the train. Let's hit the driver's seat just to make sure everything's done. So doors unlocked right side, yes. Throttle is off. Train brake is direct brake's released. Train brake is set to notch 3 or brake 3. It will come up in notch 4 on the speedometer. AI train, we'll shut his doors early. There you go, just catch the end with them shutting. We've got our doors nice and open, ready for service. Once we get our starting time, we'll then be able to set our display properly. And we'll be able to tell you exactly where we're heading. None of this stuff here at the bottom right, so don't leave any of this is messable with, which I would have liked to have played with. However, there is, alright, load the passengers. We can now set the passenger display to wherever we're going. So we'll go through here, where is it, passenger service, and we are going to, no idea what that says, Heinbrogen. So we'll head down there first, and then hopefully, unless a freight train powers up the line, it doesn't look likely, so we will take this up to a couple of stops. So, quick look down at the train before we depart. Heinbrogen. Actually, I want to go into external cameras. I want to see if the rear carriage is, the rear cab is set up properly. So, camera mode. Still at white light. Don't know why. Drive mode, lock right, and then right, and then off. And then the camera underneath seat. I really want to get that camera sorted. I'm going to go sort out that cab at the moment. I don't want it to be wrong, I want it to be proper. Yes, we are going to depart late, but it gives us an opportunity in case AI service is flying in. There's no actual timetable set properly, which annoys me. Like, I'd love to know what time it's supposed to be at places. So you can see them not set properly. Let's try again. Right, so this is set properly, that's fine. Alright, so these are set to be... You know what, I'm going to turn them off. Are they off now? No. I don't know what's going on with this rear. Once the switch neutral. Open. Have the glass raised. Shut the power brake off. Start this up. Still not set properly. Go to here. And let's see if that works. There you go. That would be it. Right, let's quickly run back to the front of the train. I want to just make sure we haven't missed our brake service. The limited service, so we are doing an express service. It's a certain difference. We will go flying through a handful of stations. First station we do stop at is Alabama. At least we got the train set up properly now though, that is the main thing. I don't know if I'm supposed to turn off the master switch. Right, let's go to here, shut this door, go to train brake. Gonna make sure this is set up properly. Yeah, cool. We do release the brakes. Make sure they're all released. Throttle R. And there you go, we're now departing. Quick look at the map, make sure we're not missing. Am I going the wrong way? I am. What the hell have I done wrong here? No, I haven't. I thought for a second I was going the wrong way there. I was not really afraid. Alright, so we're now going to depart Gunningen and head up the line towards Heinbrogen. I'm a bit quick here, but we do need to make up a bit of time, so we would just ignore the speed limits until we get to long run off. If we turn off this display, it doesn't do anything. We'll just keep this one running. Even though I prefer to have it on the other side, I prefer the speedometers and stuff that the displays to be on the right, not the left, but let's see how fast this train can go. Doesn't have this top speed anywhere in the cab. Oh no, it does, 160 kilometers an hour. Quickly, I don't know where the horn is in this train. I have no idea. Don't know if I can't seem to find. Let me just turn on headlights and some lights here. And I'll have a quick look at the external camera. So the front camera. Look how nice that looks. Trying to set up properly as well, looks even better. Let's stop at the station. Another passenger service there, as we go flying through at 100 miles an hour. Bit of lag. Struggling to pick up the resources here. But I don't know, I might not stand this for too long, I might go and see if I can... Oh wow! It's a bit close, isn't it? No, I've been held back. Maybe me leaving late is actually caused a bit of a backlog. Because I was holding up a platform, but I wouldn't have thought so. 5 miles to go. Lots of few AI vehicles there. People just driving around. Here in Germany. I would love to see, and I don't know if anyone else has bought this, but the Riviera line. How cool would that be? To have the Riviera line on Train Sim World. With the new Class 800 on Great Western Railway. The voyages from cross country as well would be incredible. I would actually stream that all day long, honest to God. But anyway, we'll quick look at the speed, 105 miles an hour, so we are at top speed. And we've got 4 miles to go, another, oh look, difficult. Wait, go another way. So now we're just making our way towards Law Barnot. What I might do is jump a service a couple of stops backwards or forwards, I'm not sure yet. Let's wait and see. Actually, I'm not going to do this one too long, I'm going to go play FIFA. Really got into that career mode again. So 3.5 miles away from Law Barnot. 106 miles an hour going up a hill of 1-to-1 grade. 1-to-1, so yeah, so it's quite a nice gradient. And another passenger service, I believe. No, another freight, so I don't know where they all seem to be going the other way though. There seems to be a lot going one way. There's loads of cars there. Down to the rail yard. Let's start easing off the throttle around the 2 mile marker. I'm not going to apply brakes till the 1 mile marker, depending on what speed we're doing, but the 2 mile marker for me, which we can see on the screen anyway, but when you are coming to the express routes, there's a signal here, and that is the signal that I reduce the throttle, remove the throttle, and let the train coast up to the 1.5 miles, maybe 1.3. There's a warning sign here for the, I'm not sure what that's for, but there's loads of signs along the route and you can choose 1 or 2 to really help out. The one I use is the signal for the other line, that was just there, and I'll start just applying a bit of gentle brake here. We're going up to 1A, just to gradually bring our speed down towards the 81 miles an hour marker, and add a little bit more as we have hit the 1 mile marker to the station. Law Barnot. Just allowing the train to brake and hopefully get to around 75 miles an hour before we get to braking heavier. So let's start really going for brakes now. Under 700 yards to the station. So I'm just putting almost full service braking here, and then we're reducing it all the way down. Come down to about 60. And now really slamming in the brakes. So brake 5, brake 6, and then full service. And then gradually just moving it down as we come into Barn. That would have made up a lot of time. And now go full service again. Just to stop us right on that marker. Let's open these doors. There's no way a freight would have caught up with us that quick, so let's have a look where we've just come from. I have no idea. That's not the route we would have taken. We would have come from... Where would we have come from? Down here somewhere? I'm not too sure. No. Oh dear. Oh dear, I didn't even open the doors. Always a good sign. Looks like actually set the doors to unlock. Just going to reduce the brakes here to brake 2 to stop the brakes kicking in again. So this is the route we've just taken. Let's just have a look behind us if there's anything due to come down. Doesn't look like there's anything on its way just yet. The red signal's all the way up. So we're looking at this way now. There's that freight service that we went past. There's the station. There's the other freight. So nothing coming down. Oh no, there is. There you go. There is freight coming down towards us. It's going to take a while though. So I'm going to sit here and wait. I'm not going to give over this train though. Hopefully not anyway. How far can the next station? 6.3 miles. That train's still going to be a while away, so, and it's going to get held up behind us. What we'll do is we'll keep this train here for now. It's going to overcharge the brakes here because you keep getting that hissing noise. Brake release is on. Release all brakes. Just going to have another look at the route map, see where we are in comparison to the freight service. It is a while away, so we probably will make our way down the line because it's still got to pass the runoff and still come all the way down. So, oh, hang on, where is he now? He's making good time. It's quite a long freight though. I do want to wait maybe a couple more minutes just to do our first ever freight service. So what we'll do is we'll reopen the doors and hopefully that freight will sit in that middle platform, well, middle rail when it arrives. It will take a while, we know that anyway. But then once it does come in, we can then take over and take control. So we're here waiting for it. And let's go and have a look a little around this station. Where are we? Lord Barnard. So it's quite a very quiet station. There's our train, as you can see. I'm not sure if the AI will eventually take it over without me giving them control. Hopefully not. It does a bit in the summer, doesn't it? It's a decent day here in Germany. Right, let's make our way Down the stairs. Route map, if anyone's interested, is in between the two platforms. This is why I do love this game. You can, oh, there's another route map over here as well. It's quite a parked up bus. So you can walk cut through anywhere around here. Or you can walk around the buses. You can actually walk a lot further than I thought. You can actually walk all the way up to the other side of the platform. That's a lot further than I expected to be able to. The broken fence, I just walk around all the fences, just easier. Try and find it. Instead of trying to look for it. There's apparently, instead of, you do have wet floor signs, I believe. What's that? Oh, okay, it's the window, it looked like a ticket booth though. Quick look at the route map again. See where this freight service is. It's going to be a while, we all know that, but I'd love to be able to take over it. I think we may be in the way with it proceeding. It's done that stupid thing again. Let's try that again. Does that done it to me last night as well? The map glitched out. With signals, it must be getting close. Let's see if we can spot it. There you go. It's not too far behind us. So it's making good time. Look around here, nothing else to point out. I don't think. I'm going to go back towards our train, I think. Actually no, I want to stand this side because I want to see if we can catch the freight pulling in. It's not going to be able to go anywhere because our service is in the way, which is purposely placed. So we've got right of way. Right, the freight will get stuck on the approach, I believe, to the station. Maybe even earlier. Yeah, it'll get, well, it should get quite close to the station. It won't be able to pull in like. So we'll head towards the back of the back end of this train then. So 8:32 in the morning here in Germany. Just keeping an eye on this freight service because it is making really good head speed down the line. There you go, green signal there. Is it in between the two signals now? It is really beginning to gain a lot of speed now. Again, we'll have a quick look at the map. Hopefully this time we won't get an interference message from the train, from the plane saying would you like to hand over this service. We will, it's not yet. So, green signal there. Hopefully it will come quite far in. Where's the red signal? There. It's still a fair distance away from where we are. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to meet it on the way down, I believe. Have a look where the red signal is. It will get stuck. It hasn't applied brakes yet though. So is he going to try and make it all the way into the station? Where's that crossover point? Let's get to there, because there's a signal, set of signals coming up. I'm going to give away our service in a second. I want to get on this train first, just in case it doesn't stop. So where is he now? He should be flying towards this signal here. So we are, the signals we can see, we've got to walk up past 2 on the left hand side. But hopefully we'll see the freight anyway. It'll be the first time I've done freight as well, which is going to be different. I've never actually done freight service. I'm not sure if it's any different to a passenger one, apart from obviously to do so. So I think now the reason the message keeps going up is because we're affecting AI services. So the timetables will all kind of get backlogged. But yeah, it all adds up. Where are we now? That's the first. Try not to the first one. And the AI service has stopped. So let's go and try and jump on this freight service. It is definitely freight, you can tell by the length of it. Not sure what it might be. It might be all the cars that we saw earlier on. Or it could be cement. You just don't know, it could be containers. But that's the fun of not knowing. Where are we now? Alright, so we've gone past the first signal, and the second signal is the one where this AI service, this train will be. It will allow us time to set up, because obviously we have got a train on the platform, and the signal will give benefit to the passenger service over our freight. As you can see, the train's just coming into sight now. There is our service. Yep, that is us. I haven't given up service on our passenger service yet though. So I do want to get on this one first, like I said before. That way we can kind of enjoy it a little bit more. I want to see what this freight is as well. It does look like cars from a distance. Maybe not actually, what is it? No, it's cars. Excellent. Alright, let's jump on board then and get started. So, is it already set up? Looks like it. Yes. Looks like it is. Yes. Control, red signal, as you can see. Electric brake we don't need. Direct brake we won't need. We'll use a train brake to start with. And we're going all the way into Ashtonburg. No display board on this train. As you can see, it's quite a long freight service. So let's now release the brakes. Throttle on. Oh, the struggle of this train. Struggling to follow these cars. Once you get up to speed, it should be alright there. So gradually we'll pick up speed, but we're not going to follow this stream for too much longer, guys. I'm going to end it here.